Hello, everybody. I am out of town visiting family right now, so I do not have any kind of videos to show you tonight. I'll be back home tomorrow, but I did want to say hello to everybody and hope everybody's having a wonderful night. I know that Tammy is here. Thank you so much for being here, Tammy. And Skippy Tarbuckle is here. And I'm hoping a few other people show up tonight. I did want to thank Yukon Man for getting me to reach my goal, and I'm golden, gold, golden. So, thank you all so much for helping out the United Spot, Yukon Man. Thank you so much for bringing me home. Means a lot. So, thank you so much, William Dara. Great to see you here. Um, I don't have any videos. Ellen Pelkey, great to see you here. I don't have any videos to show. I apologize. So hopefully you guys can deal with the talk I'm about to give you because Annette Poison, great to see you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I wanted to talk to you about Los Angeles and the mayor race because it's pretty rough what's going on right now. I've done a lot of videos for those of you that have not been paying attention. I've been doing a lot of videos about Spencer Pratt. Um, really like the guy and really like what he has to say. And I'm extremely crushed that they're allowing this to happen. I'm hoping they don't allow it to happen, but typical political move is, talk big on social media, write a strongly worded letter, and then poof, nothing happens. Um, so Karen Bass, Spencer Pratt, and Nithya Raman. Okay. Gosh, where do we even begin? And I know a lot of people are wondering, like, what is going on? you know, um, Especially because of the late night ballot dump, right? I know that was expected, typical, and everybody knew it was coming, but it's almost like they don't even care if they get caught. Like, they're just so above the law. Like, they're like, yeah, whatever, whatever. Um, I truly believe there's fraud happening here in California. Okay. I really, truly believe, and that's my opinion, and I'm entitled to have it. T Dizzle, great to see you here. T Dizzle. Um, Thank you so much, T Dizzle. Wonderful. T Dizzle in the house. Um, I'm just I'm a little upset because I was starting to believe that maybe there was a chance that these politicians could maybe be respected a little bit, but Karen Bass, okay, is the current mayor of Los Angeles, right? And she's been in charge, and under her watch, um, if you've been paying attention at all, the city has faced huge problems, like homelessness, dirty streets, crime, poop, needles in the park, just horrible, horrible things, and terrible wildfires. I'll get to the wildfires and why that has such a huge. It has a huge impact on why Spencer Pratt ran for mayor, um, because that wildfire destroyed Spencer Pratt's home in the Palisades. Angela, thank you for being here. Yes, that the brazen word is extremely, extremely well used. They're just like they don't even care. They just don't even care. They're like, so what? What are you going to do? And so far, all that these big tough Republicans, all they've done is talk about it online. Hey, they're cheating. You're in a lot of trouble. Ooh, nothing happened. Guess what happened to Tim Walz? Nothing. Guess what happened to Ilhan Omar? Nothing. Guess what happens to any people of these politicians that break the law? Nothing. Brian, great to see you here, buddy. Brian 70 Kuda. If you guys haven't been paying attention, Spencer Pratt is, he's a reality star from a TV show called The Hills, right? And he jumped into this race as an outsider. Bill and Don, great to see you here, Bill and Don. He jumped in as an outsider, and he had every right to. It was time for an outsider to step up to the plate. Um, you know, he has a conservative voice, but he doesn't attach himself to any politicians, which is smart. Ellen Pelkey, great to see you here. Um, he's running his campaign smart. I like the way he's running his campaign. He's educated, he's fierce, and he's got a lot of passion in what he wants to do for Los Angeles. And his Angelinos, as he called. Look, I'm not from Los Angeles. I didn't even know what the term Angelinos meant until Spencer Pratt. So he's a lot like President Trump, where he opened up a lot of people's eyes. And it's crazy too, because the mayor race really isn't supposed to be that big. This is a global thing now, and all eyes are on California, especially Los Angeles. He wants to fix homelessness. Alan Watson, great to see you here. Alan Watson. Spencer wants to fix Los Angeles. He wants to fix it. He knows he can't fix America by himself, but he wants to at least start with Los Angeles. He wants to clean up the city. He wants real change for the people of Los Angeles. I mean, that's not. I mean, is that a bad thing? Hank, great to see you here. Hank. I know I've sounded like a broken record, but he lost his home. His family, they have two kids and a wife. And he's been really vocal about it. And he's been really vocal about how Mayor Bass, Karen Bass, whatever you want to call her, handled things. She defunded the fire department. Most of the people that work for the fire department were DEI hire. Most of them didn't even know where to go to the bathroom. But the one thing that Spencer did was he brought energy and a lot of attention to this race. And a lot of people were rooting for him to make it to the runoff. Nithya Raman is a city council member who has explicitly stated that she feels that children in schools are totally safe around homeless people. Dave Morris, Scott, oh, great to see you here, guys. She jumped into the race late. She used to support Bass, but now she is running against Bass. That kind of sounds like Nikki and Trump. No, I swear I'm not going to run if Trump runs. Oh, wait, hold on. She is pushing hard from the left on housing and other issues. Rogue Ranger, great to see you here. On election night, I'm just going to rewind the tape here for a little bit from my memory. On election night, I remember, I think it was June 2nd, things looked very different than they look today. Bass was leading pretty comfortably. Spencer Pratt was in a very, very, very strong position for second place. And Raman was behind Pratt. And Pratt had a really, really, really solid lead over Raman. And it looked like we were going to see Bat versus Pratt in November. That would have been a real choice for voters. A Democrat incumbent versus, a conservative outsider. And it was looking great. Until the late ballot dump started coming in. Night after night, day after day, night after night, day after day. And every time the numbers shift, they shifted in a very, very, very strange way. Nithya Raman started getting, huge chunks of votes. And Pratt's numbers barely moved at all. Papa Woody, great to see you here. That's okay. I'm just talking. And you know what? Because of UConn, man, I'm not begging. No more begging, guys. Yay. UConn, man, I hope you're out there. I hope you got my message. American Girl, thank you for being here. I hope you got my message. You are more than appreciated, and I'm just truly, truly thankful. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A million times. So the crazy thing about it is that the votes were coming in, but they weren't coming in for Karen Bass, and they weren't coming in for Spencer Pratt. They were only coming in for guess who? Guess who? Yeah. So Pratt's numbers, like they barely moved. And it looked like, honestly, he was like getting nothing in those batches at all, like literally nothing. Bass also, she gets, votes, but the key thing that people noticed is that the batches were where Pratt seems to like get zero. Only Ramen was getting the votes in those late drops. Only Ramen. Nobody else. Paul Begley, thank you for being here. So only Ramen was getting the votes. So, I mean, that's just very strange. It's extremely strange. And this is why so many people, including myself, are saying, wait. Back up. Beep, beep, beep. Wait a minute. How does that even happen? How do you go from a strong lead, a second place lead, where Karen Bass was clearly not going to make 50%, and then go from a strong lead to where Nithya Raman gets on and concedes on public television and crying while she conceded, to now Nithya Raman is in second place. And she was the only one getting votes. How does that happen? How do you have these big dumps of mail-in ballots where only one candidate gets a ton and the others get zero? Especially when Pratt was like leading before those late ballots. It really doesn't add up. It really, really looks rigged. And it totally smells like fraud. I'm not even kidding. It really smells like fraud. Like a lot of fraud. Not a little bit of fraud, a lot of fraud. Like somebody had fraud seasoning and just sprinkled it all over the mac and cheese. And it's bad. It's real bad. And here's the thing that just makes it even worse is that California claims that this is a slow vote counting process. Other people are doing it in a night. Countries are doing it in a night. We're talking about Los Angeles. That's it. A freaking city, not a state, a city. we're talking about states, countries can count votes in a day. Here we are on week 40. They count mail ballots that come in later, and anyways, but officials say that Democrats held on to their ballots and mailed them at the end. And that is why Raman and Bass are doing better in the late counts. But even with that explanation, the pattern is just a little bit too perfect. And I mean, I'm not trying to get sued here. This is my opinion. I'm just telling you, this is bad. But it's not the first time. It's definitely not the first time something like this has happened. But I don't know. It's a little bit too consistent. A little bit too consistent. I mean, Pratt gets shut out in the whole entire batch. He gets shut out. Like nothing comes in for him. Nothing. Alan Watson, LA2 Jersey. Great to see you here. It's just crazy. And while Pratt gets kicked out, Nithya Raman racks up the numbers. I mean, and it's not normal. Anybody that's ever done election, investigations, or even if they have an education in elections to find out how they work, it's a science. All of that. It's numbers. It's technically science. How it works. That would be the appropriate, definition for it. Yukon man. Hey, you know what? Listen, while you're here, while your connection is okay, I don't know if you heard me say it. I want to thank you for helping me reach my goal. I want to thank you for keeping the United Spot afloat for many, many months. Thank you so much. Because of you, I no longer have to beg anymore. So I want to thank you for doing that for me. And I want to thank you for the entire community, for the Tusser Nation. So thank you so much. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it, Yukon Man. Thank you. And I appreciate everybody. Yukon Man is the first person in line to tell you that is it a team effort, and it was all Tusser Nation. So thank you so much. I'm just beyond myself and just so excited and happy. And thank you. And I'm thankful. Thank you. I just don't understand how Nithya Rama could be racking up all this. Well, Karen Bass didn't even get anything. So, I mean, it's really not normal. It's really, really not normal. And it raises serious red flags. But here's the thing about red flags in politics. Nothing ever gets done. Look at the 2020 election. Look at COVID. Look at everything. I mean, look at Hunter Biden, for crying out loud. Nothing ever gets done. Adam Schiff still has a job. Eric Swalwell is still employed. It's horrible. It's horrible. President Trump has called this out, and I'm not talking badly about our president at all, but listen, strongly worded letters, tough texts on tough posts on True Social and other it's not going to work. Talking tough on the internet isn't going to solve this problem. There needs to be, just like Yukon Man said, there needs to be an investigation to this. There needs to be an audit for this. Doge needs to get on this bad boy. A lot of people think Doge is just about money. No, Doge is an investigation on finding things out that are wrong. I mean, they make the IRS look like when Comey was FBI director. Doge actually did something. So sending Nick Shirley out to California ain't gonna do nothing, because look, what did Nick Shirley do? He exposed something that was already exposed. Yay, whoop-de-doo. Rick, I'm so proud. That's so awesome. Wow, you exposed something I've known about for 10 years. Yay. Great job, dude. Great. And then he goes to Minnesota. He exposes stuff that I already knew about. And guess what? Tim Walz, so what? Ilhan Omar, so what? Nothing. Jacob Frey, nothing. Nobody's going to jail. Nobody's doing anything bad, Tim Walz was governor for a long time. Who cares? He's done. Whatever. He got paid. So then he goes to California. Oh, that way. He's exposing things in California that people have known about for forever. Yeah, you did it. Wow, you really did it. Yay, good for you. Nothing's going to happen there either. Gavin Newsom slept with his best friend and his campaign manager's wife as mayor, went on national TV and said an apology, and then became governor. Let the entire state burn down, and he gets reelected. Riots, looting, garbage, homelessness, needles, drug addiction. Keep reelecting him. For those of you that don't know, I did a Chris Mathers as the Beaver. Great to see you here. Great to see you here. As much as I like playing videos, I really like doing this because Goliath Sack. Great to see you here. I like doing the talk videos too. I don't do them all the time. I hope you guys enjoyed my brand new Joker video. It's exceptionally amazing, and I will play it. You're just gonna hear the audio. Sorry. But it's extremely relevant to this situation. And, if there is not an audit, if there is not a authentic, legal, and amazing investigation on this, I give up. I don't know what else can I possibly do. I can't have any feeling at all anymore. I'm just going to make videos. That's it. If they're going to allow this kind of thing to go on, what are we even fighting for? I mean, seriously, when I say the word fight, I don't necessarily mean, I'm just saying fight as in, for rights and stuff. I'm not talking about fighting anybody. Gosh. So just to reiterate what I said here, David Lenza, great to see you here. President Trump has called this out. Okay. Chris Mather says, do you have a lisp now? Jeez, thanks a lot. I like hearing you talk. Great, now I have a lisp. I'm not having time with a lisp. I have a lisp. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe after all these years of doing, I finally have a lisp. It's not, it's spinal. I got a spinal. I broke my back. It's spinal. Don't talk like this. It's spinal. So Trump said that the Department of Justice should investigate. Okay, well, what is going on? I mean, a lot of people on social media are showing the numbers, and the numbers, it's horrible. Seriously, you'd have to be a complete moron. You have to be a complete moron not to see that there's fraud going on here. A lot of people are pointing out the zero votes for Pratt in a lot of their updates. Even if officials say it was a display glitch or something, the overall shift is extremely suspicious. Extremely suspicious. Pratt went. Okay, so I just want to rewind this a little bit because Pratt went from leading to he was in second. I mean, it's a three-way race. Pratt went from leading. He was in second place to moving down to a low third place because of the late votes that came in. And Nithya Raman, hey, Star, great to see you here. And Nithya Raman surged ahead, and now she is projected to face Bass in November. And a lot of what my video entailed today, other than just being the Joker, was that after doing a lot of research into California over the years, I truly believe that California doesn't count votes to find the winner. Don Duck, great to see you here. I feel that they get a winner, but keep counting until they find enough votes to keep the state blue. So I truly believe that they possibly saw Spencer Pratt winning so well that they had to move in and come up with some new fresh ballots. What is going to surprise me is if they don't audit it and we find out that more people voted than people were allowed to vote. That's not going to make any sense. It's not going to make any sense and especially, because listen, California is a place where you don't need to show your ID. California is a place where you can have 25 people living in a porta potty. And that's why they have homelessness. For that very reason. You don't have to show ID. I mean, where are you going to find, how are you even going to find the DMV? You're not smart enough. I love chicken. Thanks for being here tonight. So before I play my video, you're only going to be able to hear it tonight. I won't be able to play any videos tonight. I apologize. Think about what this means for Los Angeles, okay? Because if this kind of fraud is allowed to stand, the voters do not get a real choice. Spencer Pratt, he was an outsider who was connecting with people on fixing the city, okay? And he got pushed out. Now, you have to understand, Spencer Pratt turned just a small little mayor race into a worldwide thing. He brought eyes everywhere. Huge. Freth Balleth. If I have a lisp now, I swear, Chris Mathers is giving me a complex, man. Now I feel like I have a lisp. I have a lisp. Freth Cakes. Fresh cake. um, so, um, we got a guy that was an outsider who connected with so many people. I didn't even. I got a hand to God, hand to God. I had no idea who Spencer Pratt was at all, and my girls used to watch the show The Hills. My wife, who left me, used to watch The Hills. Now Yukon Man's asking me if I'm on cold medicine. Oh, this is horrible. I'm getting it from all angles here. Geez, I'm going to the doctor. I'll see you guys later. Um, um, so I had no idea who this guy was. Had no clue who he was. But I immediately connected with him. Number one, because I have a child who lives in Los Angeles. And he was telling me everything I needed to know about why I needed to support this guy. And at Poison. And at Poison says, although Ohio is getting kind of blue instead of red anymore. I don't know. Yukon Man says he's sorry to everyone he missed. Phone wasn't catching. Tammy's drawing boobies. And Skippy's over here. I didn't erect any. Sounded like Chuck Schumer over here. American Girl says Kristen Welker is always trying to trap President Trump. Oh, she's horrible. I got to make a video about that. I have to. Spencer Platt. Chris is giving me YouTube hall monitors. Chris Mathers is he's picking on me. YouTube hall monitors. Yukon Man and Chris Mathers are picking on me. Listen. Like I said, I didn't know who this guy was. But I'm going to tell you something right now. I fell in love with the guy. And that's why I've been doing videos about this guy nonstop to support him. I thought putting Chris Mathers says, and it poisoned. So listen, Spencer Pratt was connecting with a lot of people because he had a goal about fixing the city, right? Meanwhile, two progressive Democrats go to the runoff. Business as usual, and in a city that desperately needs change. I mean, listen, this is a place where homelessness is out of control. The streets are filthy. People are leaving. I don't know if you guys knew or not, but Scott Baio left. I know, a lot of you are like, okay, so what? A lot of people are leaving. A lot of businesses are leaving. It's crazy. But crime is huge over there right now. It's huge. And Bass is sitting there making promises and said that she hasn't done anything but talk. That's all she's done. And Rahman is even worse than Karen Bass. So unless this is fixed, like we all know it's not going to, homelessness. I can't wait to hear the playback on this, because if the homelessness, I'm all bad. Tammy, am I missing teeth? YouTube, please help. I'm being picked on. Help. I'm crying. So I'm just beside myself. And like I said, I don't live there. I have a kid that lives there, and I was really hoping for the best. And I'm not saying that, if Spencer Pratt did win, that everything was gonna, everything was gonna be magically better. It is. They got a big city to clean up, and I guarantee you, leaving Bass in there is gonna make it worse. She's gonna make it straight up Cuba. It's just horrible. So, he wanted to clean up the city. I mean, he was basically standing up for regular people, and that is why so many people were excited, and now after these late dumps, he's out. And it feels wrong. I mean, it feels stolen. Frog, great to see you here, buddy. Flog. Hey, Flog. Hey, Flog, how you doing? Hey, Flog. I feel like I'm from Manhattan. It's all bad. But I'm going to play my video here real quick. See if you guys will enjoy it. It's a fun video. One you've probably heard of many times. But it's a Joker video. So that means it's good. It's good. It's good. Don Duck. That's what Rick James. That's what Rick James says. That's what Rick James says. He's always saying that. You got that Mike Tyson lisp, but hey, nothing wrong with that. He's cool too. All right, so let's play the Joker. UConn man loves the Joker. I love the Joker. I know a lot of people like the Joker, and right now you won't be able to see him, but you'll be able to hear him. But the best thing you could possibly do is go to the United Spot YouTube channel and watch it for yourself. Leave a comment. It's awesome. And it Poison says, I think someone needs to check on TUS guy. All right, you guys ready? Let's do this one for America.
You smell that, America? The rancid stench of election fraud, rotting under the Hollywood lights. The world is watching California right now. Cameras rolling, eyes wide open. These filthy clowns still couldn't keep their hands out of the ballot box. You don't rob a bank with the entire planet staring down the barrel. But California? Oh, they do it with a grin. Election night. Spencer Pratt battling like a warrior for the people. Clawing into second place. Karen Bass perched up front like the protected queen of the swamp. Here comes the witching hour. That classic California midnight massacre. Late night ballot dump. 0 new votes for Bass. Not a single one for Pratt. Just an ocean of filthy, manufactured tsunami. Ballot stamp for Nithya Raman. Boom! Raman catapults into second place. 3,000 votes! Magically resurrected for the progressive puppet. How perfectly convenient. I hate to shatter your delusions about California, America, but California doesn't count votes to discover the winner anymore. No. They count and they count and they count until they drag enough corpses out of the graveyard to keep this dying state blue. This isn't a democracy. It's rigged. It's a slaughterhouse. They don't stop when the people have spoken. No, they keep carving until the machine's preferred candidate bleeds victory. No investigations, no audits, no handcuffs. Just another day in the rotten, corrupt carcass. California. Move along, peasants. Nothing to see but your stolen election. Spencer Pratt, the outsider threatening their power, gets knifed in the back. It's the miracle mail-in resurrection. Karen Bass floats above it all. Untouchable. Business as usual in the America's premier banana republic. The whole world is witnessing this disgrace. And California exposes itself raw. Every late night dump, every mysterious miracle. Always in one direction. Always saving the blue machine. Oh, the people see it. The world sees it. Why are you so serious, you frauds? Because the truth is a blade at your throat. One day soon, there won't be enough fake ballots in hell to save you. The stench is choking you now, and it's only getting worse. The butcher shop never closes.
I mean, it has potential. It has potential. So, well, hey, Wasted Quake Ranger. Great to see you here tonight, guy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Yeah, so I'm perturbed. I don't know if that's a word or not, but I'm perturbed. Well, I guess I got shut off there for a second. I apologize for that. It's I guess it's a very weak connection here, and but tomorrow I will be back with videos because I know a lot of people hate hearing my voice, which is understandable, especially since I have a lisp. I have a lisp, and a lot of people don't like to listen to my lisp. But I've been working on my lisp a little bit here. Maybe I could do maybe I could come up here, with a lisp, like like doing that here. So I'm running around in the woods. In the woods. Ben Ramler's here. Thank you so much. Anna Poison. Sorry about that. Uh, Chris Mathers. I love your voice. I love your voice so much. I love your voice so much. Um, but anyways, I'm probably gonna end this one tonight. Just because I love hanging out with you guys, but it's Kmart. Kmart. I just honestly wanted to get on here real quick and thank UConn Man. I wanted to thank all of you so much for the support. But I don't have any videos to show tonight. I will tomorrow though, so I'll be back. But I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I hope everybody had an outstanding weekend. And I just before I leave, I just like I said, I'm a comedy account, but I'm entitled to my opinion. And I truly believe, and I want to be extremely clear that not just California, not just New York, but America needs fair elections. Every legal vote should count. But when the process looks shady like this in California, you have to understand something. We wouldn't even known too much about this if Spencer Pratt hadn't been just exploding this whole entire. I mean, he ran an incredible campaign. Nobody would have really been paying attention to the Karen Bass mayor thing. I mean, give me a break, right? Um, the process looks really, really shady in Los Angeles, in California in general. I mean, with the ballot dumps that magically only help one side. I mean, you have to question it. I mean, you have to demand transparency. You have to. Um, and we have to demand investigations. I mean, there has to be investigations. And I mean, so supposedly the Justice Department is looking into things, but I don't think honestly anything's gonna be done. I really don't. I rule, great to see you here. I rule. LR, great to see you here. Thank you so much for being here, LR. Very, very happy to have you here today. Thank you so much. No videos today, unfortunately. I'm with family and I unable to use videos, but I want to thank everybody for being here today. So, I believe that nothing's going to happen. That's my belief. I believe that nothing is going to happen. And I believe that it's going to spread all over every Democratic city. And you know, this is where people have a hard time. People with brain cells, people that don't really know anything and they just want to be a part of something like politics. They're like, hey, you know, everything else was working out for me, so I'll become part of politics, and whatever side accepts me, I'll, you know. But they don't actually think for themselves. They don't have any opinions. They don't have any kind of ideas or any thought process whatsoever. Um, a lot of people in the United Spot community, Chuck Wilcox, great to see you here. A lot of people in the United Spot community, myself included, enjoy thinking for myself, having my own opinions and being able to think outside of the box and not let someone else think for me. That's my passion. That's my thought process. And you know, it's horrible that this kind of thing is going on. No one is being held accountable. Nothing is going on except for, hey, you guys shouldn't be doing that. Okay, cool. Now we'll move on to another topic. Are we back on the Epstein client list? Are we back on Adam Schiff? Or are we going back to Eric Swalwell? What's going on next? Because we'll just go ahead and, you know, that'll be a thing in the past and everybody will forget about Spencer Pratt. But not me. I won't. I'm not going to let it go away. I really, really don't. It's a very, very sad thing to see, you know, a city that has been craving safety, has been craving leadership, has been craving for the streets to be clean. If anybody's ever visited Los Angeles, I have. I gotta be honest with you, it's horrible. Happy birthday, Star. Tim Waith. I'm sorry. You know, I never necessarily been to the rich side of town, but where I visited, it was pretty terrifying. Pretty terrifying. Count Dimone, thank you so much. Truly appreciate it for that. Thank you. I don't even know how to thank you for this on this one because this is a completely different app, but thank you very much, Count Dimone. Dimone, hey, I think I met you on Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Dimone, listen. I left my wallet. Can you go to my mom's house? I gotta pay my bill. I left my wallet at home. Do you want another root beer? Yeah, okay. 2 more root beers. And that was the last thing he was ever in. So Damone, thank you very much for that. Truly appreciate it. I'm sorry too. You come, man. Thank you for saying you sorry. Thank you for saying you sorry. I forgive you. But you know, listen, I'm not a Los Angeles Angelino. I don't know what the hell. I don't know. You know, I have friends and family there. I have a kid that lives there. But I truly believe, much like everywhere else in America, Los Angeles deserves better. I really truly believe that. And the people of this great city, which I truly believe at one time it was, I mean, it has history. The weather there is wonderful. Um, I think the people of this great city deserve leaders who actually solve problems, and instead of playing the typical political games. I mean, whether it's Bass versus Ramen now, who Ramen actually supported Bass. It was like the um, Nikki Haley, Trump type situation. Um, doesn't matter. The issues are still there. Homelessness, crime, garbage, needles, poop in the streets, fires. And most of all, homeless veterans. Homeless veterans are on the street while illegal immigrants and whatever other program these Democrats are running to help people that don't deserve help. Homeless veterans, people who went and served for our country to keep us safe, are on the streets freezing, hungry, and going through the worst things possible. So that's one to grow on. So, I mean, they have dirty beaches. I mean, this race really exposed a lot, and I really truly hope they figure it out. So, um, Star, happy birthday, and happy birthday to all 6 birthdays you have in August. Leo's in the house. Count Damone is on June 11th. That means that you are a Gemini. Gemini. All right, guys, that's it. No mas. No mas. I want to thank everybody for being here. I Rule, thank you for being here. Have a great night. Count Damone, thank you so much for being here tonight. And thank you so much for your gift. Have a great night. Goliath, thanks for being here. Have a great night. Tammy, you're a wonderful mod. I truly appreciate you. Thank you so much for everything. Have a great night. Skippy Tarbuckle, thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful night. Anna Poison, thank you so much for being here. Have a great night. Star, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Star. Happy birthday to you. That was so moist. Frog, have a great night. Thank you for being here tonight. Ellen Pelkey, thank you so much for being here. Have a great night. I Loves Chicken. Have a great night. Thank you for being here. Ben Ramler, have a wonderful night. Thank you for being here. Yukon Man, once again, thank you so much for getting me to my goal. I no longer have to beg. Thank you so much. I know. It's a team effort with Tusser Nation, but thank you so much for that. Truly appreciate it. Thank you. David Lenza, have a great night. Thank you for being here. LR, wonderful to have you here tonight. Thank you so much. Have a great night. John Castaneda, if you're out there, have a great night. Daniel C., if you're out there, have a great night. Lucille, if you're out there, have a great night. Teacher Lynn, if you're out there, have a great night. Monkey, if you're out there, have a great night. Max Hedrum, if you're out there, have a great night. Robin Spielman, if you're out there, have a great night. And all of you out there, if you're out there, have a great night. Love you. Oh, Chris Mathers, have a great night. Don Duck, have a great night. Thank you for being here. Robert. Have a great night, Robert. And even Mullane, good old Mullane. Have a wonderful night. Love you guys. Appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for being the best part of my day next to my kids and my dogs. So I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys tomorrow or mañana, depending on what part of town you live. Let's nobody cares, Trump. Obama, you're an asshole. Lies and racism your whole life. Your legacy is pathetic.
And a man calls himself your wife. Bartender, can I get a drink? Yes, you're an ASSHOLE. And don't you try to blame it on me. You deserve all the credit. You're an asshole tonight. Thank you. Thank you very much. LR, have a great night. George Henderson, have a great night. Thank you for being here. Robert, have a great night. LR, have a great night. Yukon Man, Chuck, Hank, Goliath, Anna Poison, Skippy Tarbuckle, Tammy, Yukon Man, Count Damone, everybody. I love you guys. I rule. You guys are Chuck. All you guys. Star. You guys are the best. I don't deserve you guys. Love you guys. Thank you all so much. And I will see you tomorrow. All right? Love you guys. And until we meet again, good night, peasants.